Welcome guys. In this video we are gonna be creating this beautiful login form where we will be using this specific font, and it is as you can see here at gmail.com, password 123. So we will be creating this login form in this video. So let's get started. Now let's set up our React environment and also install Tailwind CSS to it. Let's set up our development environment. I'll create a folder. Its name will be React Tailwind login form. As you can see, now I'm gonna open it with code. So I'm gonna come here and open the terminal. As you can see, you should come to the view menu and come to the terminal, terminal. As you can see, now I'm gonna set up, or I'm gonna install the Vite package. So let's do it. npm create Vite at latest and dot means this setup should be done inside this folder. As you can see, inside this folder, dot means the same folder. Anything React, JavaScript, no, it is done. Now let's, as you can see, these folders. Now let's install Tailwind CSS as well. Let's come to the, and let's type, you guys should also type Tailwind CSS in the Google search. Come to the first website, come to the docs, come to the docs menu, then using Vite, then copy it here. As you can see, paste it here, enter. We will wait. Now we will set up this in v.config.ts or js. As you can see, where is v.config.js? We have to paste these, bring it here, paste it here, and also Tailwind, paste it here. Yeah, now as you can see, it is going on, the installation is going on. We will import Tailwind CSS into our one file, which is of styling. I will remove the app one, delete it, and in index I will clean it up and paste it here. As you can see, I pasted it here. As you can see, the installation is done. Now we are gonna come to app and we are gonna test our Tailwind CSS whether it is working or not. We will remove every single thing from here and return h1 I am Tailwind CSS. h1 class name text red 200 and bg black. Let's test it. I'll come to the terminal and npm run dev. I'll open this in my browser. As you can see, our Tailwind CSS setup is done. So let's now start creating our login form. So we are gonna be creating our form in app.jsx in app component. So let's start creating it. First I'll be creating the main tag. So in main tag, to main tag I will give a specific height and width. For example, I will give to it the width of full, height of 100 vh, and then I will simply give to it the background. The background will be, for example, a URL. So here we give the URL to the background. First I'm gonna tell you how to do it. So we have to write this, as you can see, bg, and then large brackets, I mean, then parentheses, I mean URL, then parentheses. Inside parentheses we should write the path, I mean the URL to the image. For example, this is the background image I'm gonna be using. I wanna get this picture's URL. As you can see, first I should do what, dot slash assets. As you can see, from this file to assets, then from assets to background.jpg. You understand? Let's see what we see. As you can see, the image is too big, we cannot see it. So let's give the styling to this image. I'll give to it the styling of bg cover, bg center, and let's see. As you can see, the image is customized well, you know. Now I will create a div inside the main. For example, div, I'll give to it some styling, width of 500 pixel, not this way, 500 pixel, height of 500 pixel, and bg. First I want to do this thing that I will have this div in center of the page over here, as you can see. So I will do here, I will give here some styling, some properties. For example, flex, item center, and justify center. It will automatically get into the center, this div. Now to this div I'm gonna be giving some more styling. For example, bg white slash 20, the specific color, and then backdrop is equal to blur BLURSM. You understand? This is for blurring, you know, for blurring the background. And then I add to it around it 2xl, then flex column. As you can see, this beautiful blurry big div. Now we are gonna add to it its own stuff. For example, I'll be having a h2 tag. In it I will give to it the name of login. As you can see, login. We will come this is, you should paste this what I have written. For example, I have imported this from Google Fonts, into h2. I have given this styling, you know. H2 is which one? H2 is this one, understand? So to h2 I give this styling. As you can see, it's a specific font. Now I'm gonna be giving it some more styling. For example, I'm gonna be giving it to text 3xl. Let's see. Oh, it's small. I will give to it the font size in pixels. For example, I'm gonna be giving it 72 pixels. and other styling of for example text white. As you can see, the text is white, and text center. As you can see, it got to center. Now I'm gonna be creating one more div. Inside this div I'll be having the uh, input fields. For example, there will be two input fields. One will be for the email, and one will be for the password. I will give to it styling, class name. To both I will give the same styling because I want them both to look the same. pdx I'm gonna be giving it to pdy 4, and bg gray 50. How does it look? It looks ugly, pretty ugly, you understand? It looks pretty ugly. So its parent I'm gonna be giving some specific css properties. For example, flex column, so this will be in column. Then item center justifies center, and gonna give to it some gap of 5. You understand? It looks good, but I'm gonna make it see more good. To this background I'm gonna be giving 300, not 50. 300. As you can see, now it looks good, and the width will be somewhat big. The width will be 72. As you can see, the width got somewhat big, and it will be rounded. It should be rounded enough so it looks good. This one as well, rounded for example. As you can see, it looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna give I'm gonna margin top. Some margin should be given to it. For example, 20. It's much. 15 would be okay. Yeah, 15 is okay. As you can see, 15 is okay. And I'm gonna add one button over here, button. To button I'm gonna be giving submit. Text will be submit. And to button, most of the stuff will be same, but gonna change some of it. For example, it should be completely white. You understand? Completely white. The background should be completely white, and the size should be a little bit smaller, not 53 but 52 will be okay, I think. Yeah, and this button should be inside this, inside the div. You understand? As you can see, and to it I should decrease the gap a little. Gap is, the margin top is too much. Give to it 12. Understand? And here I will give to it a little bit margin so it looks a little bit more down than the others. For example, margin top will be 5, as you can see. So I'm gonna change some styling of it. For example, I'm gonna give to it padding X of 4 instead of 2 to both of them. We cannot judge it now. We should give to it a placeholder to both of them. Placeholder. The upper one would be email and the lower one would be password. As you can see, it looks good. And I'm gonna give to it some styling. For example, I'm gonna make it a little more bolder. For example, I'll give to it font semi bold. As you can see, it got a little more bolder. And I'm gonna change, for example, its padding y is too much. Let's decrease it a little bit. For example, let it this board to be 3, padding y of 3. As you can see, now it looks good. So it was a login form. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.